Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Capsule Computers Review Roundup. I'm Joe Morgan, and this will cover you for the week of July 21st to July 27th, 2013. First, let's look at the video game reviews for the week. Up first, we have Plants vs. Zombies 2, It's About Time, from PopCap and EA. Contributor Andrew Day gave the game a fantastic 9 out of 10, saying it takes everything that was great from the original and improves on it. Not only should Plants vs. Zombie fans get this, anyone with a smartphone should. Senior editor Dustin Spencer reviewed Nintendo's party game Game & Wario for the Wii U this week. He gave the title a respectable 7 out of 10, saying it's fun and has a lot to offer, but there isn't enough to keep it relevant for long. Next up, senior editor Jamie Lake reviewed Wiv and Keep from A Jolly Corpse. The puzzle platformer earned a wonderful 9 out of 10, saying it's a must-purchase game for fans of cooperative games. The puzzles are challenging, the writing is witty, and the user-generated content is sure to give it long legs. Senior editor Dustin Spencer reviewed R.I.P.D. from Atlas and Old School Games. The movie-based arena shooter scored roughly with a 5 out of 10. Dustin said it's not a good example of what arena shooters can do, but it's more of a repeat as to why gamers are so distrusting of anything based on a bigger namesake. Up next, senior editor Travis Bruno reviewed Tecmo Koei and Omega Force's Dynasty Warriors 8 this week. He gave the game an astounding 9 out of 10, saying it greatly adds to the combat system of previous entries and gives players an enhanced story mode with more characters, but it suffers from occasional slowdown issues and reused assets. Senior editor Zach Elawar reviewed Deus Ex The Fall from Square Enix and Eidos Montreal this week. He gave the mobile game a great score with an 8.5 out of 10, saying it's a more than worthy addition to the series for a very reasonable price. He also said it holds up better than virtually every other attempt to translate a AAA console game to mobile platforms. Editor Frank Inglese reviewed Bombhead's latest iOS game Dead on Sight this week. He gave the game a good score with a 7 out of 10, saying it's great to play when you have a few quick moments, and anyone who enjoys shooting sniper rifles, zombies, or zombies with sniper rifles will get a kick out of it. Editor Kane Bagaja reviewed Dreamscapes, The Sandman from G5 and Shaman Games this week. He gave the iOS title a middling score with a 5.5 out of 10, saying the characters are flat and the plot details are left ambiguous. Senior editor Dustin Spencer also reviewed Contra Evolution HD from Konami and Punchbox Studios. He gave the iOS port a respectable 7 out of 10, saying the re-release was well developed, but fans of the game will be upset with the choice to replace the Konami code with an in-app purchase. Contributor Andrew Day reviewed Mamoru-kun Curse from UFO Interactive and G.Rev this week. He gave the PlayStation 3 shooter a fair score with a 7.5 out of 10, saying it has a wealth of content that leads to high replayability, but it suffers from occasional screen chugging in highly populated areas. Finally, contributor Andrew Day reviewed Attack of the Friday Monsters, a Tokyo Tale, from Level 5 this week. He gave the 3DS RPG an alright score with a 6.5 out of 10, saying it has a lot going for it, but the gameplay and story are lacking. That's it for video games this week. Now let's head over to our anime reviews. Senior editor Travis Bruno reviewed Fairy Tail Part 5 from Funimation and A1 Pictures this week. He gave the DVD box set an excellent score with a 9 out of 10, saying that despite being slow to start, it has everything fans of the series have come to love, with plenty of action and comedy, as well as a worthwhile story tying everything together. Travis also reviewed Hanasaku Iroha Blossoms for Tomorrow Volume 2 Premium Edition from NIS America and PA Works this week. He gave it a near-perfect 9.5 out of 10, saying that with a character-driven storyline and likable cast of characters, it's sad to see such a great series end, especially in a way that will leave viewers with a few tears. Finally, we leave you this week with a movie review. Senior editor Zach Elawar had a chance to get his eyes on The Wolverine starring Hugh Jackman. The film from 20th Century Fox and Marvel Entertainment earned a great 8.5 out of 10. Zach said this is the best representation of the character on the silver screen to date. This is what Origins should have been. That's been your Capsule Computers Review Roundup for the week of July 21st to July 27th, 2013. If you like this week's music, be sure to check out RockOW at freemusicarchive.org/music/RockOW. I'm Joe Morgan. Go forth.